Bing, bing, bong. Hey, look, it's some movie junk.
Junk.
Ooh, an open door. Perfect for Cole Phelps.
Ooh, a ring.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Oh.
And, what is
Doesn't give
that?
me
Oh,
anything to go
lipstick.
on.
And last
Come on,
but not
Phelps,
least,
put it on.
the hairbrush.
Seems irrelevant.
There was a...
I think it's something on the floor. There it
we
is.
go.
Whoa.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
That's a lot of 40s money.
That is a lot of money.
And that is the box.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Yeah, I think the check was definitely an important one. Got knocked over and didn't break.
Incidental.
Impressively made, says Phelps.
Presented to Mark.
Ah, yes, the clue that will break this case. The saddle. Whoa. Ooh.
Doesn't look like anything.
Pocket that cash, Cole. Collect tips.
Nothing significant.
No.
Yeah, he's right. I mean, it's only $5. It's nothing significant.
It could be more than $5.
I guess $5 in the 40s is a lot of bucks, comparatively.
Looks like the old movie set downtown. Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Don't think this is anything.
There we go. Took a while to give me control again.
I doubt it.
Man likes to drink.
I think it's just those two.
Nope. I know better. Nope.
But what about this mug?
Jungle drum.
It's a precious clock.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Yeah, what do you fucking know, Phelps?
Phelps knows everything about clocks.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark.
Do-do-do-do.
Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Those men. I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
She was
You know
heckin'
June Ballard?
rude.
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Would you call that a lot of blinks?
That is a lot of blinks.
What do we got in our evidence? Didn't we have one of the photos you looked at? I think had the picture of the movie set on it. Blank, blank, blank.
Can we get on with this, please?
Shut up.
Should
I'm
Joe know.
detectivizing.
You have a high rate of detectivization going on here. Oh, we think.
I should bad cop it.
You are complicit in all of this, Gloria. You know what happened to
Narp.
these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Oh, I bet it was the prop store photograph.
Oh.
But it told you, it gave you a new objective to call
Why
it
is
in,
your husband
so you can
paying
still
Lorna
call
Hopkins
the
$20,000?
the hotline
Lorna?
they figured out.
Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
What's the description on the check say?
Yeah,
That's probably it.
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Ooh, hit circle, see if he says the thing.
Would you like to prove that, detective?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
he's so. Oh my god, you're so excited whenever he says that.
All right, I got it out of my system. Yeah, it's probably a check.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Well, I guess
Your
we will.
husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
I wish this game had more unlockable costumes, but I wish they were silly.
Oh yeah.
So like, because they're all just different like suits
Operator,
and
give
stuff.
me dispatch.
Like he could just go around dressed as like fucking Pagliacci the clown.
Yeah, yeah. I want to just have some really, really dumb ones.
Phelps, 1247.
And you know how like they always used to like lick the tip of their pencil or pens. Instead, he just like
I need a location on a silver screen
like
prop
pulls out evidence book.
Just a moment.
He just
just
honks
honking.
his nose by thinking like to think.
Silver screen props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Or he's got like big floppy clown shoes, and like each step just makes like a squeak.
Crosses his legs, big floppy shoe in screen.
Just like rag dolls.
He's got some jiggle bones in that shoe.
Oh man.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we have the address for the prop store now. Thanks to our good friends at the station.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a movie producer's wife. Finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Ha! Newspaper.
Not sure if it's the same type as the normal interactable ones.
What do you think?
Silver screen
Guess
props
figures
is our
out.
next stop. Let's roll.
There's a lot of detail that goes into... Oh, maybe that one? The one looks different. Nope. There's a lot of detail for this hotel for nothing to be happening in it.
Well, this game was made in a basically game dev sweatshop. Do all the work for none
Can
of
you
the
drive
pay.
to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
Oh, excuse me, pardon me.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
I thought that said on the left Hollywood knows. I'm like, what? Well, that sounded horrible.
Yep. That was my neck.
Gross. I wonder if that picked up on the mic.
I hope it did.
Go into this creepy prop dungeon. Duh, bears.
Or maybe, well, maybe he seems a little happy. Like he's busting out a
He's
show
there.
tune.
He's there to meet you. He's the
Phelps
greeter.
and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Okay, cowboys.
So, you coming?
Yeah, shut up. I'm doing some detectivizing over here.
So, you coming?
Can you do anything with that blue thing on his table?
Not yet.
No, I guess not. It looked Ledger-esque.
Oh, lots of pretty art replicas. You're coming?
You're coming. Slowpoke. No, you can't wait to root around this place.
Oh, I know. Can't wait.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
So, if I recall, there is quite a bit of snooping to do here.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor in.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
But how do you get there?
Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
More spooky heads. More spooky heads. See, you know the ragdoll physics are there for the floppy shoes.
Oh, they are. Oh, hey, look.
Uh-oh.
Dope.
I think you have to center the label. There you go.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
More creepy heads. There you go. So how do you get into the sexnasium?
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
It's too easy. Not quite. Ah, yes, the insidious hairbrush.
Maybe if... No.
Now would be a good time to explore some of the stuff you walked by.
Oh, yes. Just want to see if there's anything in this room. Nope.
Don't believe so.
Well, sometimes you gotta shake
Shake
the
the
tree
tree and see what
so it
falls out.
Yep.
Now you're learning. Ah, dumpster.
Tricky.
My evidence senses are tingling. A slashy stabby. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
It's missing.
Liquor.
Chug, chug, chug.
Gross, man. Come on. I think that's everything I can do in here.
Yeah, I think that's mostly what you were looking for. I think there's something more important about the shrunken heads you can find out in these alleyways too. I think it's over on those desks somewhere.
Aha.
Because all the ones you looked at are ones that are already made, but I think there's one that's like partially made out here that gives them away.
I see.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Gotta look at this one first. Just
Whoop.
So this is where you sprang from.
I think that's actually the one you wanted. Newspapers. Dope floods the streets. Boodly doodly doodly doo.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney.
This is
Shelby.
Big Gangster Man.
What would you like to drink?
Scotch.
So the newspapers are basically
I hear you're back at
explaining this
school
little
learning
side
to be a
story that
doctor,
once
kid.
they all got back from the war, a very large shipment of surplus morphine was stolen.
oh,
Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
That seems like a good deal.
for a lot of dope.
Hey, you don't like my offer?
And then you
He's
don't
like,
have
look
to-
at this fucking guy.
And then you don't have to deal with the dope. Great, it's this problem, and you got the monies. And you don't have the mobster trying to kill you.
I think I want him dead.
Kid's a prick.
Turn down 50 grand.
Doodly 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 doo. Floop.
So yeah, most of these happened like before the events of the game or flashbacks.
Yep.
But the further along they go, the closer to what's currently happening in the story.
Gotcha.
They'll kind of catch up. Just bust up the place, why don't you, Phelps?
I will.
I think you found all the important stuff.
Gonna just take a little peek around here. Quick jog, see if my controller shakes a little.
I mean, Cole still gotta get his workout.
Yeah. It's tough working off all those donuts.
Dude, I was with my dad in Northampton. We were seeing a show at this music hall.
Mm-hmm.
And within walking distance from where we were at, there was a donut place that was open till 11.
Yep.
And they had... I kind of want to go that. It's like an hour and a half drive, but I would go back for these donuts.
I was in Northampton on Friday.
The donut was called the Elvis.
Uh-huh.
And so it was like a big kind of Krispy Kreme style glazed donut.
Bacon and peanut butter.
With like, we'll have like a light banana frosting glaze on it. With stripes of crisscrossed chocolate and peanut butter sauce.
Ah.
And it was delicious.
Actually, I need to use the pee-pee closet.
Oh man, bathroom break, cuts, beep boop.
Oh, Jesus.
Balrog's dying, folks. It's my LP now.
I mean, that sounds like a good donut, though.
So while putzing around the options,
Uh-huh.
I found out that you can actually adjust the level of hand-holdiness if you want to not let it make you give you the option to skip things or turn off all external hints that you're near clues.
No, I'm pretty happy with it when it actually, like, wiggles the controller.
Yeah, I would find this game extremely difficult. Alright, let's beat the shit out of this pedophile.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah.
Man, was Warner
when
Brothers
Bishop was
around in
doing
the
work for a
40s?
studio. Yeah.
Oh my
When did
god.
you last see him?
Oh, look this up. When was
Don't
Warner
work for
Brothers
Dexter?
founded?
Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
So, have ye proof that connects him to this man that he swears to God he hasn't seen in a while? We're talking about how he connects to Mark Bishop. I would say that looks pretty good.
We'll try it.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Let's just check out everything else first before we... what's the check say?
Lorna Hopgood.
I'll get to Mark now. What's the description on some of the new stuff we got? Evidence of Mark Bishop's paying to suppress scandal? No. No.
That one? That one seems good.
What's Bishop's whereabouts? Next one down. Oh!
That one.
Maybe it's that one.
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do.
I have a drugged
Yeah.
up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with you.
Tone down a little, Phil.
A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any
Well,
idea
Warner
where he
Brothers
might
was
have gone
founded
around?
in
If you really tried to kill McAfee's
1923.
wife,
Damn.
my advice to him
So
would be to
6
leave
years
town.
from now will be the 100th anniversary of Warner Brothers. What was the question?
I don't remember. I was listening to you.
Hit start.
Oops.
No, like the
Wrong button.
yeah, because it's all.
Oh, it's the whereabouts of Bishop that we're looking to get out of him.
Oh, and we have a. It's probably the evidence that says I bet it's the bishop's whereabouts because someone told us that he was on set. Or yeah, his wife said that.
Yes.
And he's like, IDK. And we're like, but your wife
You have
knows.
something on him, and now you're going to rat him out to McAfee's goons.
And how do you figure that, brain boy?
That's a good insult.
I
What?
never liked Bishop. He always made out like he was better than everybody else. He was no better than any of the other big shot creeps who came in here.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Prop shrunken head molds? Because the head was used to hit the gas pedal, and he's clearly making the heads, because that's the mold. What's the deal with June Ballard?
But this is about the talent, though.
Well, he's like, I only make personal stuff when, it's a costume or a sword.
Ah, I see.
But I could be wrong. That would be my guess. What do you think?
Gonna bad cop it.
Ballard was
No.
out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy.
We totally
You're
had
in
evidence. It was just a
somehow.
matter of which evidence.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch.
Those
The girls
clowns.
think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.